Well, this is truly exciting. We're back with 3 young business leaders up for a chance to win $10,000 at tonight's Legacy Gala Awards. With us is Caleb Dunson. He's CEO of Youth Entrepreneurs Hip League. Jeremy D. Frierson is CEO of the Frierson Agency. And Ava Dorsey, 12-year-old founder of Ava's Pet Palace. You guys are amazing. I mean, to be so young and to be entrepreneurs, how excited is everybody?
I'm very excited.
Truly amazing, truly a blessing. Ava, let's start with you. What is Ava's Pet Palace?
Ava's Pet Palace is where I make organic dog treats. I started when I was 8 years old, and I just loved animals ever since I can remember. And I thought that every animal should eat just as well as we should.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to make organic dog treats. I also, when I was 6, I drew a picture of this pet palace that I wanted to have when I'm older that had an animal restaurant, a vet, and many other things for animals in it. And I realized that this is the thing I could start with to get closer to my goal of having that.
That's a good start. That's a good start. Jeremy, you are into styling and things. And so people call you up and what do they, you're like a stylist to the stars?
Yeah, basically.
How did you come up with that? I mean, obviously you have a flair.
Thank you. It actually started from a need. Like people will always ask, do you style? And I said, not really.
Right.
But I said, if one person come to me, I'm going to start it into a business.
Yeah.
And so sure enough, one person came to me and said, hey, I need you to do something about this because I need help.
Really?
And so that started into the styling business. And so now I wanted to turn it into an agency, something where it's a one-stop shop for all of your branding needs. So if we have photographers that we work with, makeup artists.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, the whole thing. We want to make sure that your brand represents you in the most.
And people just came, I mean, you style anybody who
Anybody.
Yeah, okay. And they call you, how do we get in touch with you? Through email? Or
yeah, so either through email or my website, which is thefriersonagency.com. I'm sorry, thefriersonway.com.
Oh, get it right, yeah, okay.
Thefriersonway.com.
All right. And Caleb, now you are still in high school, Whitney Young High School, honor student, I might add, and you're into social entrepreneurship. Of course, we all know what social media is and social platform, but what is social entrepreneurship?
Yeah, so social entrepreneurship is a little bit different. It's about using business to solve pressing social issues. And so that's why I came up with the Youth Entrepreneurship League. I noticed that a lot of my friends, along with millions of teens across the country, have amazing business ideas, but don't necessarily get the support they need to bring those business ideas to fruition.
Right.
And so the Youth Entrepreneurship League bridges that gap by providing support and advising to those young entrepreneurs.
So it's a place they can just go right there with everything.
Yeah, so currently we actually have an online information and resource hub that young entrepreneurs can plug into when they're thinking about starting their business. So
As
that
he
they
looks
know.
at the two of you. You can all work together, actually.
Absolutely.
You can style him for what he's going on. You can feed his dog, and you can, get their businesses going. But I mean, what makes a youngster like this come up with these ideas? I mean, most kids are just hanging out. You know, what, and anyone can jump in. Why think big like this?
I think it's something you're born with. I think thinking big, thinking on a larger scale also deals with some of the experiences your parents may open up to you. So for instance, my mom, she always makes sure that I will see the world outside of the environment that I lived in. And so that kind of opened up my mind to see other things and to want more. So I think it starts from those two things.
Wow, what about you, Caleb?
Yeah, I completely agree, but I also think that getting started early really stems from finding problems and knowing that you can come up with solutions to those problems. That's really the basis of business, trying to find a need in the market and actually solve it. And kids are just as capable as adults of doing that.
I mean, it's amazing because at 6 years old, to take your passion and take it to the next level like that. I mean, your business in your head already. Yeah, I mean, what was that like for you back then? Did you think about you can make it bigger?
No, I actually just thought it was something that I was just doing for fun, and I didn't know it would get this big, I guess. Yeah, and so I would actually have a website and my own bags and stuff like that. And
you actually go in the kitchen and cook this stuff up, or how do you make the food?
Yes, we make it in my kitchen.
Oh my goodness! Well, it's amazing that the 3 of you have done this at such young ages, but the fact that the 3 of you could help each other, how are you nervous about tonight, about getting the chance to go to Africa? And if you do, what would that mean for you guys?
Yeah, so for me, I think there's always nerves when you're doing something as big as this. But I'm just keeping in mind that this is an amazing opportunity. And I think that WBD Marketing and the Legacy Awards Gala will really allow me to take my business to the next level. Even if I don't win, just being in the room with so many amazing business professionals is truly a blessing.
Jeremy?
Yeah, and I also think it's just bigger than yourself.
Right.
You're also setting an example for the ones that's coming after you. So the things that you can touch, the things that you can do at our age. So I think it's more so setting it, leading by example.
Right. So if you win, what are you going to do with all that money?
I think I would save it and put it in my Avis Pet Palace bank and just save it for my business just when I need it.
And in Africa, my goodness. If you get to go to, well, you just came back from Cape Town.
Yes, I did.
So that's
Yeah,
okay. You don't have
summer.
to. He doesn't really have to win. Right.
Right.
But what's Africa going to be like, you think?
Breathtaking.
Yeah.
Because I've never been. So that would definitely be one once of a lifetime experience.
And Ava, you're so young, going to Africa. That's going to be phenomenal, huh?
Yes, it would be so exciting to be able to go there.
Are you going to take some food for them? Some dog food for them? That's amazing. What does your family think about this and your friends? I mean, to be at this precipice, to be able to get all this money and to launch your business like this.
My mom is extremely proud just
Yeah.
to start there. She almost cried when I told her. I was like, Mom, I'm nominated. And she was like, nominated for what? I was like, an award. She said, really?
Yeah.
Because she knew I stepped out on faith with
Right.
this. Like, I left my job, and so I do this full time.
That's
and so to
amazing.
see someone recognizing that, it's very touching.
Any advice for kids your age, or I shouldn't say, you're not a kid, but these two are kind of kids your age who want to do the same thing and may be afraid?
Do whatever you love and you say go after it even if you're scared and just know that you can do it.
Caleb?
Yeah. I'd say there's always lessons in failure, and the best time to fail is when you're in high school and you still have something to look back on.
You got
So,
that right.
yeah.
Congratulations and good luck to the three of you tonight.
Thank you.
I'll be praying for all of you. Thank you very much, you guys. Congratulations. That's amazing.